Fight fans to the Fighters Boys Kick-Ass Podcast. Your Fight Talk Authority. Not to mention the most entertaining and talked about podcast with your kick-ass host, Richard Ortiz.
You mad? Come at me, bro.
And his loyal kick-ass co-host, Senor Cole Escovedo. Streaming live and worldwide. Coming to you all the way live from a little place somewhere in Cali. The Fighters Boys Kick-Ass Podcast.
Fresno/Clovis, California. This is Rich Ortiz of the Fighter's Voice, the only voice that matters. We're simply tapping out the competition. We're reporting here live at Halo Jiu-Jitsu Training Center. I'm here with the ambassador, the first, the last, the man who put it all together, the man who's responsible for 9 black belt students in his gym, going on 10 if we bring Cole Escovedo back out of retirement. Let him get those other stripes, put on his new gi, and tap them all out. Hey, you hear about him? He's not tapping people for free. You got to pay a fee. Nevertheless, I'm here with the man himself, Mr. Angel Lopez. He's going to tell you about his upcoming fight he got coming this Saturday, Fresno Fairgrounds. Someone's tapping out. Now, the man he's going up against, was it De La Cruz? Is it De La Cruz?
De La Cruz.
De La Cruz. See, he's a regular on the Fighter's Voice, man.
Yeah, Mark.
So if you're asking me to choose, please don't ask. See, I see both of them just kicking each other's ass and tapping each other out and then having a beer when it's all done, and the winner or loser both getting better. What's your take?
I would have to agree with you. I imagine it's going to be a really fun match to watch, not really like a... You know, you see some matches where the guys beforehand are just like, you clearly see that they want to tear each other's fucking heads off.
You can.
This is going to be more of a, you see two guys that are clearly aware of the opportunity to put on a show.
Match going in.
Oh, yeah.
I bet one could beg to differ after they buy a beer. Where are my manners? Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the UFC veteran himself, the Apache Kid, tapping out and breaking lids, Cole Escovedo.
What's up? Yes, what's up? But I do like the concept, because you've got guys, like, everybody knows who Mark is, everybody knows who Angel is. Anybody from
Fresno,
North
California.
Valley, South Valley, it's going to be a good thing. So, I mean, it's what, 133? Is that what we...
Yeah,
followed up on?
Pro 133.
That's a lot, dude. That's a lot. Yeah. That's like 559 fights, like amateur camo shows. Like, they just do crap loads everywhere.
You know what? I haven't been to one, but I'm looking at all these highlights, man, and it's very well put together, very entertaining. And you know, Lopez has his work cut out for him, man. I mean, do you pick a gi whenever a certain gi whenever you're going to compete, or you just say, hey, you know what, I'm feeling this today?
Well, if I get sponsors, you know, and I have a gi that they've already sponsored me and I got patches on them, I'll just go with that gi. But if I, you know,
well, if you get closer to the mic, the sponsors will hear you and they'll donate some fetty.
All right, you know what I mean. Last time I was on the mic, I was busting flows, but we're going to talk about this jiu-jitsu
okay,
right
there we go, my man. Let's have some fun.
So, you know, I usually just pick a gi. I'm like, you know what, I want to wear a green gi in this tournament. Depends. Like, if you're competing in a league like the IBJJF, you got to compete in white, blue, or black gis.
Okay, yeah, regulated.
Okay, so.
Which they got some goofy rules, by the way.
Yeah. There's some rules in there that, you know, you can't knee reap and stuff like that. What I like about Fight to Win Pro, I'm fighting no gi, so there's no rules at all. And that's a beautiful thing, except for there's no eye gouging, punching, stuff like that, you know.
And it's submission only, right?
Submission only.
No timer.
No time, no just points, yeah.
That's all about conditioning, too. Maneuvers and baiting and taking it back old school.
Yeah. No, you get tired, you get caught. That's
Dan Severn,
that's the goal.
Royce Gracie style, man, back in the day.
Back sub only. Yeah, no, I like the idea of sub only, because you get so many competitions where whose points are they going on? Did they get your points? Did they not? Like, I've seen guys, like, they'll do a move and they'll look at the ref and make eye contact to make sure that they get their points.
Right.
That's a concern. Like, you shouldn't have to.
Yeah. Right. The ref should be able to give you those points.
You should just have confidence.
The only thing you should be worried about in your focus on is your opponent, not the referee, and making sure. But nowadays, there's so many fishy rules, and I say fishy because you throw something in the pond, you're pulling up a new belt or a new rule or no organization, and it's confusing to the fighter.
Yeah, each group's going to have their own set of rules, and it can get confusing. It can get contradictive is the big thing. If you're constantly training for one set of rules,
controversial as well,
and then you got to start changing your training to fit rules that, you know, oh, we can't do this, we can't do this. You know, it's It's hard. There's a lot of organizations, so a lot of rules going around. There's not
Exactly.
really one unified thing yet, which they're close. There's only two organizations now?
Yeah,
two main ones?
Yeah, you got the SJJIF, which is really huge right now. They're really trying to turn jiu-jitsu into an Olympic sport. So I really like that league. We're really pushing to build that league bigger. A lot of us, black belts that fight in the IBJJF are now fighting in that league. And it's just a great league. I really like it. I love the energy in it and the IBJJF.
So they're pushing for probably, 2024 Olympic
They're
stat?
trying.
Yeah.
They're doing and that'd be awesome. But I truly believe that jiu-jitsu is its own Olympics already.
It is kind of.
Because it's like you got your world champions,
judo,
you got all
everything,
that.
yeah.
So it's like its own world already. So we'll see how that works out because you're going to have people from Brazil to live in America representing Brazil, and it just
like World Cup
that's-
soccer, man.
Like soccer,
exactly.
That's going to be when it boils down
Yeah.
to what country do you want to represent and things like that. Like you're going to have guys that's like they've never lived anywhere but America.
Who's in my weight? Okay, so I'm going to go represent this country, right?
Yeah, right.
That type stuff.
Right.
But that kind of thing comes
Yeah.
up too, is who's in that bracket, who's in that, I'm going to move up a weight class or I'm going to move down because A, B, and C are in it and we're on the same team or we're of the same group or this or that. It's remember when everybody was fighting each other back in the valley,
Right.
and you'd have guys that would not take fights because they're like, oh, we've trained together before.
That's my homie.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like we're both being paid, right?
Yeah.
And that's where you're going to run into that a lot, where people are going to start having to pick what weight class they want to stick in. Do they want to compete in the Olympics? Well, great. Well, you're going to really need to make a decision of, are you okay with that weight class? Because this guy's in it.
I like the way that is sometimes because you got that fighter in the back of his head saying, no, I'm going to move up with homeboy's weight because I'm going to kick that ass. We're friends and homies, but shit, I'm going to slide over there. We're going to handle this shit.
Yeah.
This shit started in the garage and we're going to end it on the mat.
Yep.
That type of shit. Because
That'll work
it
too.
does exist. Angel, how many students do you got competing in this tournament Saturday?
Actually, we have 18 of us, including myself. So
man.
On a 40-match card.
Yes, so
Wow.
I'm excited. Fight to and Pro, the energy's insane. The promoter, Seth Daniels, thank you for bringing it to Fresno. I mean, he travels the whole nation, and they just got back from Hawaii. And the energy that Team No Sleep puts into jiu-jitsu and bringing the shows to all the major cities, insane. I mean, their work ethic is so hardcore, like they go from one city to the next. They'll be here, then they'll be in Sacramento, then they'll be in Oakland, then they'll be in Los Angeles, then they'll go to hop to Arizona, then they'll hop to Denver, then they go to the East
wow.
Coast, and they don't stop. And it's insane. I got a lot of respect for them, and I'm very thankful that professional jiu-jitsu is legit here in Central California and in Fresno, right here.
No, yeah, of all the places, Fresno's a good spot for it. 'Cause
great
you have
platform for the
so
competitor.
many teams, so many gyms. Do you think it's hard to find matches for all? Now, all you guys are competing against somebody from a different team, right?
Absolutely.
All 18 guys.
Yes, and it's kind of easy because people that you got to apply for the show, and he'll pick you. He'll be like, okay, well, I'm going to pair these two up. They're the same belt and same age or whatever the case may be. However he pairs them up, he pairs them up.
Who's the matchmaker for this?
I believe Seth Daniels.
Okay.
Yes, the owner.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So
I imagine he gets a lot of local help, guys like Moreno.
Well, he
Yeah,
wants to put
yeah,
on,
he
he wants to
does,
put on a
and
great
then,
card,
he'll
so
come to
that
me and
matchup's
say-
going to be pretty even.
So we help him out a lot. Us
Yeah.
gym owners, he'll hit me up, say, hey, do you got a 155
Sure.
black belt? And I'm like, I sure do. So we make it easy. We all just work together, and it all comes together.
At this point, do you guys just call it like an in-house tournament since it's like 50% of the card is fucking Halo guys?
No, we don't, because it's Fight to Win Pro, and it's on Flow Grappling, and it's super legit. And we, what I like about Fight to Win Pro is they legitimize jiu-jitsu fighters. They come to the city and they pull you out of the gyms. They let you have a good time. You're on a
seen the
stage.
promotion level.
The music is bumping. It's high-level promotion. He's probably the best promoter I've ever seen in martial arts. I mean, I've been around a lot of fight promoters, everything. Seth Daniels, he definitely knows what he's doing, and he's bringing a lot of great energy here to Central California. It's insane.
Off topic real quick. Since you mentioned promoters, I want to say a big happy birthday to the one, the only Mr. Rick Merigian, who makes things happen. Hey, have a great happy birthday and get your ass over here to Halo Jiu-Jitsu
Happy
Academy.
birthday, Rick.
How old is he now? Like 34, 35?
I talked to him last time. He said he's still 69. So, other than that, the man's making it happen.
Turning 40 like for the 5th time. That's how I'm going to tell people. How old are you? 40? Weren't you 40 last year? Yeah, I was the year before too.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, he's always with short answers. I asked him, what do you dream about? He goes, I don't dream. And I go, okay. How old are you? I don't age. I'm like, oh, okay, so, it is what it is.
He's got some good answers though.
Yeah,
Well,
he
I figure
does.
he doesn't sleep because he's always grinding. He doesn't
Yeah,
age
that's
because
true.
he's always working. Like, time is probably a construct to guys like Rick, because
Yeah.
they're just thinking of the next promotion, the next event, the next
When a lot
something.
of people take time to have fun, he takes time to work. Plain and simple, period. What did I do today to be productive?
Yeah.
How closer did I get today to closing that deal? You know what? If I would have stood on this and worked harder, I could have gotten more money, more back.
Yeah.
So,
Where does he feel the losses?
Exactly.
Were? Like, how did I leave money on the table?
He's
today?
one that definitely knows his worth and adds tax to it. So I
Yeah,
would say that.
he definitely gets himself paid. Like that, he knows his worth. That's for sure. He knows what he does, and not. I mean, like I said, if you're doing something right, not everyone's going to like you. That's what we were talking earlier. It's like if you have haters, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Like you're doing what they're wanting to
Then
do.
I feel better now, man.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm
I
saying.
really do.
If you have haters, you're doing something right.
I really do, man.
If nobody's jealous of what you're doing, you're not in the head of the pack.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to call it jealous.
So-
I just don't understand.
I've learned to just like, haters, when they hate a little bit, I can sense it, because when you're moving towards a success pattern and you're making things happen and you're consistent and you're doing it and you're moving from day to day, making things positive, building, growing, building a team.
And providing an opportunity.
Yeah, providing opportunity for students. Like what I do is I'm a professor. I provide jiu-jitsu for students so they can learn self-defense. And if they want to compete like myself, because, you got two type of jiu-jitsu practitioners, people that compete their whole career like me. I started competing as a white belt, or you have somebody that just wants to
Learn some
stuff
self-defense,
in
get
the
in
gym.
shape.
And that's okay. That doesn't make me better than them, or the person that competes in tournaments better than somebody that doesn't. We're all equal. We all learn together and we all get better together.
Oh yeah, you could have like a badass purple belt who's never competed a day in his life, and he's tapping other purple belts that compete regularly.
I'm already
He'll
thinking,
come back
man.
and tap the purple belt world champion right the next day, and he's like, I'm the world champ now.
He has 18 competitors in his house. He can easily say, hey, guys, let's lock the doors. $100 each. Let's just throw it in the pot. Let's run a fucking tournament.
Yeah.
That'd
Cole
be nice.
Escovedo
We
commentating,
can.
Rich Ortiz announcing.
Dude,
It's a
that'd
wrap.
be nice.
The fighter's voice on location, making it happen. We're calling it Underground.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna need a bigger facility.
Halo Jiu-Jitsu cage battle.
That's right.
what
That's
I'm
right.
saying, bro.
That's right,
Coming
babe.
soon.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
that's what I'm
Hosted
saying
by
is
Cole Escovedo.
when they brought it
That's
in,
right.
you
And the
guys could
fighters.
do like a regular thing. Like the fight to win could be a regular thing here.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
really could. They have the potential.
Shit, right before
marketing.
Christmas, you got dudes freaking trying to get on some arm bars, tapping each other. I mean, there's
Christmas money, bro.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
Christmas money, bro.
Absolutely.
I've done a lot. I've done a lot of jiu-jitsu. I've traveled the world. I've been traveling the world for the last 3 years. I just got back from Israel.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
wow.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I went to Israel. They had the IBJJF Tel Aviv International, first international there. And I made history, the first foreigner to sign up. Went to Israel. I got invited by Amir Baron. He owns Soul Fighters of Israel and Netanya. And it's just so beautiful. Went over there, trained with a team. They treated me with a lot of love and respect. Their jiu-jitsu's great. They're like one of the best teams in Europe. They win all the major tournaments. So went down there, competed, got a gold medal, but gold medals aren't important. It's being a better person than you were yesterday, because I was just telling Cole earlier that when I get a gold medal, I kind of forget about the match, but when I come up short in a match, I learn from it and it makes me a better person. And,
It's a driving force.
that's what I'm teaching my students. I go, don't do it for the medals. Do it to be a better you. Do it
That's
to be
a great
better
way of
person in the
looking
mirror,
at
in the mirror.
competition.
You never lose. You always learn, and never fight the person, because we're going to be competing against a lot of people that we know. You don't fight them. You don't hate nobody. You just fight their moves, and that's it. And that's how I get down, because I compete against my people that I know all the time. And I don't got it in my heart to hate people. I'm a grown man. I'm growing up to be a better man. I'm not the man I want to be yet, but
I heard that.
Yeah, but I definitely don't hate nobody, and I don't preach hate, and I'm all about positivity.
No, that's good. Then people can feel your vibe as soon as they walk through the door. I want to go down to ground zero. When did this start, and why the name Halo?
Okay, this started in. Well, when did I start?
Yeah, when did you open up your gym? When did these doors open up and say, hey, you know what, I'm going to start teaching people and offering it to the public other than a couple friends in the garage?
Actually, it goes back to a great friend of mine, like a brother named Gabe Martin. One day he called me and said, do you want to open up the baddest gym in Fresno, California? I said, you're damn right. The dude's energy is insane. He's so positive and energetic, and he's always been a positive, like one of my positive brothers, you know, like in friends. So, and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So we worked together. He got the gym together. He put it all together himself, invited me in, and I helped him build it. And then we started training people, having strength and conditioning, kickboxing, attracting a lot of MMA fighters. I started doing jiu-jitsu. When I first got in it, I wanted to fight, so I trained. I was a white belt. I was crazy. I was throwing punches, sparring with all the MMA guys. And, I did an amateur fight. I'm 1-0, but it's amateur.
all good.
And I had a good time. I just had to get in that cage once to see the feeling, and it's insane. It's insane.
It's different.
So he sparked, the flower, in the floor for martial arts for myself. We're both ex-wrestlers, so it was
There you
just
are.
a beautiful thing. for us to get that started.
To still continue to use your skill set.
Yeah, so then to make a long story short, we moved over here, and now he has a family and his kids now. So, and I'm still stuck in this world having a good time. So,
in case we got someone new that don't know exactly what's going on, where's over here? What address is this, and how can they make it through your doors?
Okay, this is 3180 North Chestnut.
Hey, or just say
I don't
across
even
from
know my
or just
address
say
right now.
across from Blackbeard.
Yeah, it's right across the street from Blackbeard.
Right across the street from Blackbeard.
Yeah,
You know where Blackbeard is?
It's 3980 North Chestnut.
Yeah.
Suite 107, Fresno, California, 93727.
Yes.
Tell them the Fighter's Voice sent you and get your 10% worth of getting your ass kicked.
That's
So
it. You
there
get
it is there.
10%
They're like,
off.
oh, the Fighter's Voice sent you?
Yeah.
Cool. Right over here.
Yeah, right over here. Now we'll
Okay.
give you a 10% discount. Tell them the Fighter's Voice sent you.
You guys just got a discount from the Fighter's Voice, 10%
Absolutely.
if you come in.
Gotta tell them, though. You gotta tell them we sent you.
You gotta tell
You
them.
got to tell
Come
them.
and
If
see
you
our
don't tell
boy
them,
Angel.
You don't
I'm going to
tell
raise
them.
the price.
You don't tell them. You
Just
get your
kidding,
own.
we'll stay
You get your
humble.
own light to
Get your own light to
turning
keep
on every
on.
month.
You gotta keep the lights on, guys.
Yeah,
inside
there's a
joke.
light up there, and you could pay for it, and it'll be your light. You can just choose.
So it's called
Exactly.
Halo Jiu-Jitsu, but this, from looking at the program here, it looks like you guys got a full facility. It's not just
A
jiu-jitsu.
center.
Yeah.
club,
The Halo
academy.
Jiu-Jitsu is the base. We're just Jiu-Jitsu freaks around here. I mean, the gym's open like almost 24 hours, and pretty soon here it's going to be like that. It's crazy. And then now we have One Kicks Muay Thai.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're here, and that's ran by Crew. He's a great guy, great energy. He has a lot of professional MMA fighter experience coaching MMA fighters. So it's just, we're lucky. We have the complete circle here now. It's well-rounded. We got great Muay Thai, we got great Jiu-Jitsu, and we're ready to go. You could get it done here.
For the
That's
local
right.
followers, we just had Bollinger fought on Khetphet, right?
Right, and he's out of our gym, and he ended up winning on the show.
Yeah, he
in
did
30,
really well.
30 seconds with a Von Flue choke. So
Which, how you don't see that coming, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel how do you not feel the pressure on your neck, guys?
Hey, my dude comes here, huh? Rico for Red Wave.
yeah, Rico from Red Wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tattooed my neck. I'm all inked up. by
Oh
Rico.
no, hey Rico.
I
hey,
don't know, bro. You
wanna
got
get
a
taken
bunch
care
of
of.
canvas, bro. You got a bunch of canvas
Yeah,
still.
so I'm not done yet.
Rico hook you up, man.
Rico, I need an appointment soon. Just pencil me in, please.
Oh yeah, he's always penciling in.
So how'd you get started with Fight to Win? They did a show in Fresno.
Well, okay. Well, I got invited to the show in San Jose.
Okay.
Competed there. I got on the stage. I loved it. I'm like, wow, this is insane.
It's one match at a time, right?
Yeah, one match at a time, okay? So you come out to your walkout music. I'm like, man, this is fun. I'm coming out. It's like we're fighting in a cage. It's cool. The crowd's all wild. People are all drunk in the audience. It's just a fun time. And
That's right.
you do your fight, and it's under lights, and Flow Grappling's there. It's just a lot of promotion, and had a good time. I love the energy, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna hit the owner up in his inbox, Seth, and I'm like, you need to bring it to Fresno.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great show to bring. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be an awesome show. We got a lot of schools here, a lot of jiu-jitsu practitioners. We all love jiu-jitsu, and it's getting big out here. And
it's close enough that people will travel. Like Visalia,
Yeah.
they'll come from Lemoore, Hanford.
Yeah,
They'll travel
absolutely,
to Fresno
absolutely.
because it's close.
And you know what? He took a gamble. He said, "Okay, Angel, I'm coming in December." I said, "Okay, let me know when you want me to start telling everybody." So just
He's like, I just did.
yeah,
Yeah.
He's like, I just told you.
I just did. I'm on the Fighter's Voice talking about it again. Fight
That's
to
right,
Win
baby.
Pro, baby. Fresno, Saturday, December 7th. Be there. But so I'm like, you got to bring it to Fresno, and he's like, okay, December. So to make a long story short, he brought it. We got top 5 crowd in the country the first time he bought it,
Yeah.
and it was a wrap. They love Fresno, and the energy's good, and it was perfect.
It was even successful because they went head to head with Combate that night. Remember? 'Cause
Yeah.
we wanted to go.
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
See, the whole story. We were gonna go cover 2 events at one time, but it was
Yeah.
just didn't want to have one that was sloppy.
That's right,
But-
because we were talking about how
yes.
much of a disadvantage we felt that was going to be to
Yeah.
one or the other, having them on the same night, because
Right.
you're splitting your sports. You know what I mean? Like you have
Right.
people that have to support both.
But I heard it went
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
really well.
It must have been really well. This could be their third
we
trip.
didn't know nothing was going on. I mean,
Yeah.
we're like, the show was packed, sold
Yeah.
out. The show
Yeah, that's
sold
what I'm
out.
saying. That shows why
And he
there's
paid,
clearly a market.
He paid a good commission that night to the fighters from ticket sales and commissions, over like 32 grand that night, the first
wow.
time they came to Fresno. So
Nice.
for not throwing no punches, and jiu-jitsu fighters have put a little bit of lunch money in their pocket,
Generated some
Yeah.
revenue.
that was pretty cool. And we don't do it for the money, we do it for the love of it. But if we can eat a sandwich afterwards, I'm okay, man. I
Just
get
get paid
hungry.
for your
That's right.
time, kind of.
I get hungry sometimes.
Right,
That's
we
what
all
I'm
get
talking
hungry.
about. Shoot, some bread
I
and
bet- I
bologna.
bet-
Put
I
a
bet
put
you
the
get
bologna on the
hungry all
comal
the
with some
time.
tapatio.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Can I get
Yeah.
a plate lunch or something?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Can I get like
some foil on
Can I
top.
get a quesadilla or something?
I bet
you
you're
know?
hungry all the time, though.
I'm hungry.
I bet you're hungry all the time,
I'm
dude.
always hungry.
I mean, there's not.
There's only
I'm
certain.
hungry.
There's
You
only
see me, I
certain
fight all
foods.
weight classes. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
yeah, dude.
I'm like, I went to Japan last year and competed in the Asian International, and I went 220. I said, just throw me in the 220 division. Ended up getting a gold, and I was 175.
Oh, just a goal.
Damn.
Yeah. So I was like, all
Wow,
right. So
there
that
you
was
are.
cool. So I was gonna enter the open division, but I'm like, I beat the heaviest guy, so I don't have to enter the open. Let's go eat. So I went
Right.
to go eat fatty tuna, went to Shibuya Square, enjoyed my life. I love Japan. I've been there 5 times in the last 2 years competing.
Nice.
And it's insane.
Yeah, no, I love going.
And
It's
I remember you
clean.
going to Japan. I stayed up and
Clean.
watched you fight. And when you kicked that guy in the face and he fell out, I said, Cole's living that life.
He is living that
Yeah.
life.
It was
Cole's-
fun trip, bro. It was a
Cole
fun
was out
trip.
there in Japan making it happen. He was out there banging.
It's
Yeah,
fun.
so-
I like it.
That's right.
It's a missed experience. That's the most I could say about fighting.
Yeah.
It's a missed experience.
But I remember that. So.
But now, how many shows have they done in Fresno? This is the third.
This is their third time.
This is their
coming
third time
back.
for Fresno, yeah.
So they were here in May, this last May, and then now they're here in December. So twice this year. So, I love it, and we're gonna always support Fight to and Pro when they come here because it does a lot for our community. All the schools, like the big schools
Oh,
like
yeah.
PMA.
Yeah.
our
It gives them an
school,
outlet, man,
Rivalry,
just to get
Keys
get
Road,
down.
Acknowledgement.
everybody and all the Valley schools and the people coming from that he flies in from other states and stuff. It's like it's real
Do
professional
you guys
stuff.
think
That's
the
great.
fairgrounds is still proving to be the best?
I
best
believe
spot?
so. I believe so. Do I think Fight to and Pro will go to Save Mart Center one day? I do, because it's going to get big.
Yeah, I imagine.
Jiu-Jitsu's really getting big. It's becoming mainstream, and man, he moved to a bigger building for the second show already. So
That's right.
it was
Crack
bigger
open
and it
Sound
was
Arena.
it's awesome.
Yeah, Selland Arena. That would be a good step first. Just kind of
Yeah,
moving
maybe
up,
Selland Arena.
up,
Maybe
'cause,
Selland Arena first.
Selland Arena
Yeah.
would be a good spot because it's.
Yeah.
I mean, A, the city would love it because they need something to do there. They need to
Right.
put things in there.
Right.
And then B, it'd be a different kind of environment. It'd be different. Maybe, people don't want to go to the fairgrounds. Maybe
Right.
they want to go to Selland Arena and then move it up from there. You
Right.
got to slowly build your fan base.
Yeah.
And then a place like Save Mart Center because you need
Selland Arena would be better.
you need a couple ground. Yeah, Selland
Yeah.
Arena would be a lot easier, I think, to fill a lot of seats and really
Yeah.
and at least expand on one of the shows, kind of thing.
And that actually reminds me of the Denver show, because the promotion's from Denver, and they did it like in a Sound Arena in the center, and it was live.
Oh,
It
I
was
imagine it was
awesome.
huge.
Yeah, I
Denver's
was
got a
on. I
huge
was on that
community.
card too. Yeah,
Like a huge community.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I trained down there in Denver too, as well. With the Easton Jiu-Jitsu, and that's where Seth trains, and that's where he's
Okay,
out of.
cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
then he's got a huge following already out there too.
Yeah.
That
So
makes sense.
It's like amazing over there. They're very good people in Colorado. They show you a lot of love, and I really like their energy over there. It was cool.
So where are you at in the fight card? Are you in the middle, the beginning, and the
I'm
end?
the
or-
fourth fight before the main event.
Oh, okay. There you are.
Who's
So-
the main on this one?
The main is AJ Aguzarm, and I forget the other guy's name. He's a world champion, but it's going to be a barn burner. Those dudes are monsters. So
And those guys are out of town, aren't they?
yes, they're
Yeah.
out of town. Yeah, I believe AJ's from somewhere in California. I'm not, or no, from Florida actually.
Yeah, I was gonna
And,
say they're not
but-
locals.
Yeah, but it's going to be a barn burner. Those guys are going to bring the heat, so we're going to see a good fight. And then we also got Tom Knox. He's fighting for a belt against the guy, I forget his name, but he's very good as well. So that's going to be a great fight to see.
Tom's down in what, Hanford?
He's out of
Visalia.
Visalia.
Right, that's right.
He owns Team Elite.
That's right, he's Doug's
very,
guy.
very legit school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
great people, good energy. Yeah.
I want to change it up a little bit because me and Cole don't see eye to eye on this. And,
Right.
and nevertheless, you can be the tiebreaker, and I respect your answer.
Eye to
okay,
eye on it.
we got Conor McGregor taking on Cowboy Cerrone.
Right.
Who's your take and why?
Okay, he's got to be careful with Cowboy because he ain't no. Cowboy's a scrapper. He could fight. He has a lot of good Muay Thai, right? He's going to kick you to death. But what Conor needs to do, I think he needs to stay outside and just try and pick him apart with his long punches.
Counter strike.
Yeah, counter. So if he could counter strike, on those kicks and, trick him with his tricky little style he has
Yeah.
and get in his head, that's how he's going to beat
That
him.
little
But
back
I don't
and
know. It's
forth
kind of
pop.
hard to get in Cerrone's head though, because he's a brick. He's solid dude. So
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get in his head.
No, I don't think so at all either. Yeah, now that I think.
I think
about it.
Cerrone embraced his remarks and everything. He's already used to him, been at all his press conferences.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't like the fact that it's at 170. Conor is not a 170.
He's not. That's
He's
why
not at all.
I'm. That's one of the main
The
reasons. why I
power's
felt a
not there,
disadvantage.
and
Yeah.
the weight when he puts it on is just ugly. He didn't put it on right.
Now,
Yeah,
granted,
he's smaller.
for all we know, they could have known this fight was going to be coming for a while now, and
Yeah.
Conor could have been just hanging out at that weight, just keeping up the use. But I mean, when we saw him go from 55 to 70 against
Yeah.
Nate for the first time,
Yeah.
he got crushed.
Yeah.
But they did it again, and it went to a decision, which
Yeah.
says that Conor can carry the weight when he has some time to train. He
Yeah.
can try to utilize
But he
it.
had to fight different as well.
Yeah, he had to fight way different
Yeah.
because you got to move differently with all that extra weight. I don't know. I just think Cerrone's just going to be too much standing. I just think he's got more striking at 170 against higher level caliber striking opponents than Conor. Conor's not really known as a great striker. He's just he's an entertainment piece, I guess would be the easiest way to describe him. Like he's not known. Like he's got hands. Yeah. But he's not known for just dropping fools like Cerrone is. Cerrone's got like the highest knockouts in UFC, highest drops, all this stuff. He's got all these accolades where it's just like that is a striker's list of accolades. Yeah. Now, granted, he's like I've said it before. He's kind of coming up on the sunlight of his career. Like Cerrone's not quite done yet, but he's got a kid. He's kind of.
I just think for this,
I think he's just done almost.
I mean, like Conor says it best. It's red panty week, man. I mean, because whoever fights him is going to be up for that fight, and they're going to get paid.
I would like to see what the purses are going to be on this one because I haven't heard any talk about that.
Speaking of purses, I'm going to change it up a bit. Did you see Andrew Ruiz, undisputed? Well, okay, three of the bouts. He doesn't have all four of them. His purse compared to AJ. Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, 10 mil versus 85 mil.
That is
and
crazy.
I talked to some people about that, and they brought up some good points.
But still, that's a big ass gap. Hell, if those were that all that money, I'll buy followers, which I have not ever done.
But now, what Richard Goodman pointed out, like Joshua's got like 9 point something million followers.
Yeah, he does.
Joshua
those are all UK followers. Those are all UK followers.
Yeah, but that's an overseas fight too.
And you got to remember, leading up to the champion's followers, they went up. He only had like maybe a 250,000, and they went all the way up to millions now since he won the bout.
Well, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, 10 million is a lot of money, but after taxes, that's closer to like 7 million. After paying your coaches, that's probably closer to like 6 million.
That's a big freaking gap.
It really is. Well, do you think that's a gap? How much did Canelo get paid for his last fight?
Yeah,
250 million or something.
Canelo gets.
He makes Joshua's 85 million look like fucking chump change.
Canelo gets some money, man.
But do you see the difference there? Like a guy like Canelo,
yeah, you see it.
He's pulling like hundreds of millions, where Joshua's 85. We're comparing it to 10. There's so much fucking flow like this that
Canelo's the complete fighter.
Yeah, and he's got the DAZN thing.
Yeah.
But now what happens after? Let's say Ruiz wins again. Now what happens?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's got to jump. But it really blew me away.
But Joshua's still going to be marketable because you still want to see him in the Gypsy King, and you still want to see him in Deontay Wilder. So there's still millions floating around. And if he wins, he's right back in the mix.
And if he gets dropped again.
Million?
Yeah,
85 million in that.
And the other guy gets 10?
Yeah.
Why?
And he's the champion.
Nah, that doesn't make
sense. It ain't right,
and
right?
The other cat got his ass knocked out.
Yeah.
Let's cut it in half or something.
They're just going off of entertainment value.
Yeah.
That's really all it is.
Followers, supporters.
That is so. I understand because of promoters. That's how they do it. Yeah. I get it. It's about the money at the end of the day when it comes to the promoter. That's what they. It is what it is.
Actually, that fight's taking place at 1:30.
But that's not fair.
In the afternoon Saturday.
Is it really?
Because it's in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is. It's the Battle in the Dunes or something is what they're calling it?
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
So it's going to be 1:30 in the afternoon on
1:30
Saturday
in the afternoon on
the
DAZN. Yeah, man.
That's weird.
It is
weird.
weird.
We were trying to do like the time difference last time. Were we trying
We
to
were
do
trying to do all kinds of stuff. Yeah, we were trying to do
that it was going to have
something.
to be like early in the morning if you
and you
watch it.
see the way you figured it out was a little different than the way I figured it out. Because I figured it out about them just going to the gym, driving over there, and you go, no, they got to stop. They go, buy some weed. That's automatic. So that's another 45 minutes, right? And then it says, then you're going to try that other stuff that's really authentic in the dunes. So that's another hour and a half. See, your time frame didn't measure up to my time frame, but at the end of the day, they were all eating.
No, but that brings up a good question.
And if that weed ain't good, they're going to have to go get some more.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Find the best one.
Yeah, and then just rub it on your knee.
Right.
Who's got the best weed?
Where?
Exactly.
Around.
You're the one that's traveled, homie.
Yeah, okay. Italy weed sucks.
Really?
So horrible. I went into a shop, looked at it.
He said fucking oregano.
It was like oregano. I was like, wow. I go.
You wanted to put that on your pizza, huh?
Thank God I come from California. Because, California.
So you're still saying Cali weed's better than everywhere else you've been, huh? That's a bold statement.
Yeah, California. Brazil was more like, stress.
Yeah.
But I'm okay. It trickles down from Mexico. It's not hard to figure out. So, whatever, you know what I mean? But, California, man, got the best bud.
How about Japan? Did you experience any of that in Japan?
Right now, no, I didn't experience it in Japan. They're real strict out there, but.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, no, they got really strict drug laws.
But vape pen, I hit a THC oil pin over there, and it was fire. So.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was.
So still going with Cali, huh?
Yeah, I'm going with Cali, man. I'm
That Cali love,
I'm gonna
baby.
have to go with that California green, baby.
We need like one of those green like weed stamps where it's just all poof.
Yeah.
There it is.
Angel's just trying different weeds on our show. Be like, this is Angel's pick of the week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it is what it is.
Angel's pick of the week.
Nice.
You got to have the best.
So you've gotten
man.
to travel a lot. Where would you say if you had to move?
Yes.
Where would you move to? Of the places you've got to visit, like
Madeira.
Tel Aviv, Japan, Italy, Europe, all these different
Italy was
places.
cool, but I don't think I'll go back.
No.
I mean, I had fun. I competed there in the Rome International and the Nogi European, and that was fun. But like I went there once, and I don't have to go back. I say Japan. I'd move to Japan and stay. Yeah.
It's clean, huh?
Yeah, Japan's beautiful. I would
Super
live
clean.
in Japan.
The thing that blew me-
Japan's the spot.
The crime rate is what blew me away over there. I saw car keys and ignitions. I
Well,
saw
chop your hands off, man.
armored car. Well, the armored car dudes were
It's
walking around with
just-
sticks.
They're so mindful of others. They treat you good. It's like when you're walking in the train station, it's like single file lines. They got arrows. So like when you come back to America and you walk in the mall, you're like, damn, nobody has no respect.
No
Everyone's just in
manners.
each other's way. I'm gonna
Just
get out of the way. Let me
Exactly.
move. I'm trying to move at a
Exactly.
faster pace than most people. And
Exactly.
Japan lives efficiently.
Oh, yeah.
They do. They're not haters. They're like, if you're moving fast, let's go in the fast lane together.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Like,
I like
we all want to get there.
Yeah, that's why they're so successful and their technology's insane because they move like that.
One direction kind of thing.
Yeah,
when-
exactly.
When we
So-
went, we didn't have the same experience. Like we found that like the higher up the economical food chain they were, like the more they didn't want to be around foreigners. Like we had dudes get off an elevator
Right.
that were on there with us. They got in the elevator.
Yeah.
We got on the floor on our floor. They were already coming down. We got on,
Yeah.
and they like held the door and like got off. And I asked our translator dude, I was like, what was that about? And they were like, yeah, the higher up the food chain.
Oh, they're kind of more stuck up with it.
Yeah, they look down
Yeah.
on foreigners like really bad. They're like, I don't want to be around you. Like you're Americans, I don't want to be around you. It's like,
Wow.
God damn, bro, do I smell that bad?
I never experienced that. I'm always on the bullet train. I know how to travel very well there.
See, that's why I wasn't
I
allowed to go
love
by
it.
myself. I would have got lost.
I love it, bro. You would love it.
I do. I love
you
it. I've
love
been
it,
to
but I'm saying-
Nagoya. I've been to Tokyo. I loved it.
Yeah.
I could move there. That I could leave.
If you
Yeah,
go back
yeah,
there,
yeah.
you're getting
Yeah.
married, bro. Serious. You'll probably end up getting married. And
No,
just, getting one of those-
I am never getting married.
You get yourself all full of,
Never getting
sauce
married.
and just,
Been there, done that.
It's all good, man.
Never getting married. That if
Well, I
could
saw
have
that
someone-
post. It kind of threw me for a loop.
Which
I saw
one?
that post you had today with that little cartoon, that monito, whatever it was. Everybody's getting married, and then it had a picture of you, and it said like Pobrecito or something. It had like a little cartoon that was all without, bro. It was. I don't know how to take that post.
Oh
sometimes,
yeah,
but-
like in the background.
Yeah, you go, everybody's getting married,
Can
yeah.
I have 5 cheeseburgers, please?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck that, dude. No, I've been there, done that, man. Like my philosophy on that is this: is you could literally live with somebody your entire life
Yeah.
and not be married to them, and there shouldn't be a problem.
You know
But
what?
that's not for everyone.
You can be married and feel like you're buried at the same time as well. I mean,
That's-
you
that's
gotta
the
have
problem, too.
fun. You gotta enjoy yourself, and you gotta somehow, some way find some kind
I
of
got Angel in
common ground.
trouble. I got Angel in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Well, we know Angel's in love. We all know that he's in
I'm
love.
married. I'm happily married, and
Yeah.
I'm lucky to have a great wife, and
That's
she
awesome.
supports me. She's
See?
There you are.
See?
She's my
See?
manager. She, travels the world with me. She works at the front desk.
And she can kick your ass.
and she could kick my ass.
There
and-
you are.
And I bow down to her, and that's
there
it.
you are. There
That's-
you are.
Hey, dude.
There
happy
you are.
life,
We should have been
man.
asking her the questions. I mean, how's
How does he like his
yeah,
pancakes?
exactly.
So, random question. What's your favorite food?
I like a lot. That was a good question. My favorite food, like as far as like
Just in general, like this is just if somebody put a buffet
Yeah.
of all the food in the world in front of Angel, what would be? You're on death row. What's your last meal?
Damn,
What's your
put it like
favorite
that.
meal?
tacos.
Tacos.
Straight up. Just
Nice.
got it inside the baby.
Nice, that
That's what's
boy.
up.
Tripas.
That's what I-
That's what's
Tripas.
up.
That's what I
Tripas.
like.
There you go.
Now, from where?
From in town.
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Okay.
You're on death
just,
row.
I like taco trucks.
Okay, street
So
tacos.
I like an old school taco truck with like hot sauce. It has to have
Oh
like
yes.
the orange habanero
Yeah.
sauce.
Shit that makes your mouth burn.
Yeah, just I like to burn up with jalapenos
There
on the
you go.
side. I
There
like
you
my
go.
If you're not doing
ice.
this while you're eating, and
What do you
shit,
Yeah,
what do you,
yeah,
what do
yeah.
you like to wash it down with? And I'm not talking about a soda. What do you like to wash it down with? What's your preference? Something
Well,
cold.
what kind of like beer do I like?
Yeah, exactly. There we are.
What goes good
To
with
be honest
tacos?
with you, I like foreign beers.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But if I was gonna wash down a taco, like right now, I'm not having any beer. But I'd probably, if I had a beer, it'd probably be like a Modelo or
With
something.
That's
tacos,
right.
yeah, tacos and Modelos.
Lemon
yeah,
or-
that's-
lemon or
Cold,
lime?
though. It has to be cold.
Oh, it has to be cold.
Ice cold.
Lemon
I don't-
or lime? Makes a difference.
Lemon.
Damn, he had
There
to
you
think
go,
about
lemon.
that.
Yeah, you got to.
So
Limes from-
I'm
limes
all
for my
limed out.
tacos, lemons
Like
for my
lemon,
beer.
Lime, yeah, I like that.
Has to
yeah.
be lemon, man.
And I even put lime in my water. You know what I mean? When
Well,
I'm
yeah,
drinking
no, that's
lemon water.
Yeah, you get tired of the taste of
Yeah.
water after a
Yeah,
while,
yeah,
bro.
so-
You can only drink so much regular flavored water.
Exactly.
It gets horrible.
Boring.
When you're drinking like 2 gallons a day
Yeah.
to start getting on your weight cut cycle, bro, I don't know why, but after a while,
You
water
can
just
literally
has a
try to drink some
nasty-
water and literally drown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, you
can.
decide because you don't want you. Yeah, it has
don't
no
want
place.
it,
It
man.
has no place to go, man.
Everybody tries their little tricks.
No place to
Yeah.
go.
Fucking
Now,
drop some lemons in.
now,
It gets
the
boring.
fight is set.
Yes.
The crowd is hype. Your fans are yelling your name. They're all watching their teacher perform right there. When it's all said and done, and it's a wrap. What are you gonna go home and eat, and what are you gonna go home and drink?
Oh yeah, what are you looking forward
Okay.
to?
Right
Yes,
now, I
there
haven't
you
had
go.
a
What
beer
are you
in a
looking
long
forward to?
What are you looking
time.
forward,
Yes,
man?
what are you
I
looking
haven't had a
forward to?
beer in a long time.
There you go.
No, I'm
Dang.
just saying. So afterwards, when I get done, I probably want to be a fat kid. I want to eat some me and
There you
Ed's
go.
pizza.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say it's
there
gonna be
you
something
go.
like junk food, like
Yeah,
some
let's
greasy shit.
let's go to me and Ed's and let's get the pizza extra crispy, extra cheese.
Oh, yeah,
With,
definitely.
you know what I mean, with like all the meats on it.
Yeah.
And, you know,
That's
some
what I'm talking
jalapenos
about. That's
on
what
the
I'm
side.
talking
about.
Actually,
Yeah.
I've grown to like the jalapenos baked on it.
Yeah,
because it
I don't got
makes
a problem
it
with
cheese.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get a little
yes.
spice of that cheese when you bite into it.
Yeah, I could get down with that. Then after that, I'll be like, Angel, you done. You feel like
You
shit
messed
that-
up, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You feel good that night. The next day, you don't want to roll. You just want to
Nah.
come.
No, you
So
just
I'm
want to
like,
sleep.
yeah.
And-
So
and-
how often do you get to eat like that? Like, imagine it doesn't sound like you get to binge
Often.
or
Well,
binge
you know
very
what?
much.
You know, I walk around like if I eat all the time like that, like when I cheat for a couple days,
Yeah.
your boy blows up
Balloon
to like
up sodium, bro.
190. You know
Sodium.
what I mean? 190.
What are you?
I'm like
170, 160?
70 on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So right now I'm like on weight, like a pound over, whatever. No big deal.
Day of weigh-ins.
Yeah, we have weigh-ins Friday night.
Okay. Oh, day before.
Yeah, day before weigh-in.
Oh,
So it's
cool.
professional. So we're both lucky. We're
That's
all
a
lucky, all
benefit.
the fighters. So
Yeah.
we all get
Yeah.
to go eat and then come back the next day and have some fun.
Yeah, there
I
you
like
are.
it.
There
I
you
like
are.
it. Now, are they going to have like an opening ceremony, or is it just show starts?
I believe
and we
they
go?
do sing the national anthem.
Okay.
And then boom, it just doesn't
It just
stop.
goes.
It starts at 5:30.
It's good to go.
It's just one fight. Okay, boom, done. Next fight, and it's awesome because
There
they're
you
coming
are.
out. The music
There you
is
are.
bumping. It's just
There you are.
insane.
And it's sub only. So like,
Yeah.
what's the longest match you think you've had to sit through on a sub only tournament?
Well, this one, no. Okay, they got times. They're
Okay.
timed. So my fight isn't a title fight, so it's 7 minutes. So the main event is 10 minutes.
Okay.
And that's all.
Yeah.
And but so if no one wins, and it goes to the 3 referees.
I wanna see that
And
one,
then
man.
by majority wins.
Okay.
Yeah, whoever
Okay.
worked harder.
So they're not really keeping points. They're just
No
kind of
point. They're
like,
like, that
their
dude
opinion
outworked-
of who really wanted it, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
dude,
Who-
you didn't do anything but defend the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
you never went on
Yeah.
the offensive.
Yeah. If you got more submission attempts, you'll win.
Yeah, that's kind of the
Yeah.
to the aggressor goes the spoils kind of thing.
Yeah, so I think it's fair.
Nice.
It's a fair way to do jiu-jitsu.
Now, how's the crowd get when like do they like? Cause I know with Combate, like when they get close to a finish or a sub, lights start flashing, music starts pumping.
Oh my god, the lighting and everything and the stage work is insane. It's just like lights everywhere.
Yeah.
So-
No, I've seen some of the pictures. I love their posters. Their color scheme set
Yeah,
up for the
they're-
posters. It's bright. It's vibrant. It really
Yeah.
screams like flow.
It-
I
it-
guess
yeah,
it's
it
just got a
screams energy.
Yeah, yeah.
A Fight to Win Pro is all energy.
It
It's
looks
all,
it so
It's all
far.
positive. It's all fun. It's
You
all
got the
just-
crowd down the ramps as you walk down. I see
It's
everybody high
hype.
fiving people and
The
stuff.
hype is real.
Yeah,
the
no, it
hype
looks
is
it.
real, and Fight to Win Pro backs that hype up. It's
Yeah?
insane. I love it. The
They got
energy's-
big monitors, or is it
You
just
working
Yeah.
Saturday, Cole?
eyeball?
Yeah, so
I don't know.
it's,
I might be.
Yeah, they got a big screen.
I might be
too.
working this show.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You guys
Saying
need
you,
to go,
you and,
man.
Cole,
You'll
and
love
KP.
it. You need to go.
Go get those
it
sound
sounds
bites,
like
man.
it.
You
Yeah.
need to
I'm
go.
gonna have
You
to-
need to
I'm gonna have
see
to
it.
get you to put me in touch with the promoter for it.
Okay, I will.
Get those
Definitely,
credentials,
I
man.
sure will.
Go cover that
Yes.
and
I'll
get
shoot
those
him
great
a-
sound bites.
Yeah.
Shoot him a phone call and text. Say, hey man, Angel was saying we need to come and cover this event.
Please
man.
hit him up in his inbox and
Yeah,
let him know.
totally.
Yes. Yeah,
Seth,
he's
if you're
a-
watching,
Yeah, Seth
What's up, bro?
Daniels,
Let's
Cole
make it happen.
Escobedo is going to
Let's make it
contact you
happen.
soon.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
We'll
But I
make
want,
that
I want
happen.
to go back to something that you said, man, and talking about keeping it real, because you talked about pizza, man, and you talked about extra cheese.
Yeah.
Now, see, when I order a pizza, you know when they cut it up, I
Yeah.
tell them, don't even cut it. It's all mine.
Right.
It's all mine, serious. So why even cut it? I just eat it the way it is. I roll it up a little. It's all mine. I don't cut into pieces. So
Right.
this is my pizza. If you want a pizza, go get your pizza.
I'm
anytime
a
you want.
pig. I like to eat.
Like I
and
said,
eat
don't even
a
cut it up, man.
250
Just eat the
pounder.
whole thing,
And
man.
I'm sure you guys have experienced that kind of lifestyle too. After a fight, you're like, I'm gonna grub, but then your stomach hurts.
Yeah.
Because your like stomach's so
Yeah.
small. So
Yeah.
then you eat, and you're like, man, I'm just fuck. I can't breathe.
Well, it's your
man.
stomach's
That's a
strong.
great feeling.
Your
Yeah.
body
Especially
hasn't
after
been
some
digesting
pizza.
that stuff.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey guys, by the way, while you're here, guys, you gonna come say hi real quick? Come say hi real quick before you leave.
Yeah, you can come in
can't
the
you can't
camera
just
right here.
walk out of the gym and not come and say hi. Come on, Zeal. All right, guys. So this is Zeal here. This is one of Angel's competitors. You're gonna be competing this weekend.
Come down in the camera.
No.
Coaching.
Oh,
You're
come
gonna be
down.
coaching. Okay, so you're gonna be coaching on Saturday then. Okay, cool.
Come down in the camera.
Yeah, come down so they can
come
see
down
your
in-
face.
Come down in the camera. No, in the camera.
Oh,
In the camera. They gotta be able to, like,
There
see who
go.
you are, girl.
There you go. There you go. We opening up that up.
So she's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah, we
hanging
got
out
it right
Saturday,
there.
guys. She's gonna be coaching. So remember, if you get a chance, come on down.
Come right
say
where
hi
you
to
are.
Zeal.
Boom.
Good practitioner in the valley. Lots of teams, lots of effort, lots of
Yeah, it's gonna be
contribution
fun.
to the sport.
It's gonna be a great time.
It'll be
Good,
awesome.
lot of good
A lot
jiu-jitsu.
of people from the valley are gonna be in it. We all get to share it with each other. And people are coming out from the valley. It's awesome.
I like it.
There it is. There.
Nice.
be great.
Cool. Well, thanks for stopping. We
Yeah.
appreciate it, girl.
Zeal. See ya.
Appreciate that.
So, like I said, it's a flat. See you, girl. It's a flat mat, just big out in the open, right?
Yeah, it's
and then
a
everyone's
stage.
like eye level with it.
It's basically like a cage without the fences.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's a
So it's just a little raised up
yeah,
then. Nice.
And what I like about it is when you're in the front row, the promotion likes you to hit the mat when the guys come
Oh, okay.
out. So when they're fighting,
yeah.
so it's insane. So like the stage is about this high. So
You're a
we're-
part of every event then that takes place because you're there, you're tapping the mat, and
Right.
everything's going great.
Yeah, so all the
Wow.
VIP tables in the front, they want everybody in the front row just
Oh, hell yeah.
hitting
Oh, it's
it.
a madhouse,
and it's
man.
insane. I mean,
Energy.
I remember I was fighting and I'm like right here and I think someone touched my ear. I was like so close to him. Nah,
There you go, man.
I was
Sticking
like,
his finger in your
yeah,
ear.
yeah. Someone gave me like a
What, a wet willy?
I was like rolling and like they poked my ear. I'm like, still rolling. I didn't
nice.
care. I didn't care. I
Nice.
just love jiu-jitsu. It's like a natural habitat now.
So after Saturday, what do you guys got coming up? Do you have anyone competing? Do you have anyone fighting? Do you have anything that we should tell the fans to look forward to? Something they should come check out here?
Well, I know that we got some fighters probably fighting in the Combate show in Sacramento. I'm not sure what date, but Stephen
Okay.
Bolger, Jesse, James.
Yeah, we
might
were
be.
talking about how
Yeah.
Stephen came away with no injuries. So
Yeah, Paul Elizondo.
Yeah.
So we'll see, but
Paul,
they're
I would love
ready
to see
go.
get right back on up.
They're
I would,
ready to
yeah,
go.
I would love to see Paul get right back in the next card he can and just say,
Yeah.
it happened, let's go. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
because we never lose. We always learn, and
I
people
like that.
shouldn't have shame when they come up. Be ashamed of themselves when they come up short, because life's a journey and it's not perfect, and you should be able to be proud of yourself for getting out there and trying.
Absolutely.
Because it's
strive
it's
for
tough,
perfection, but don't be disappointed if you don't reach it, because it's
Yeah.
just the goal. The journey is part of getting there.
Yeah, I know that I'm not perfect by a long shot. I'm not a virgin. You know what I mean? No one is, right? I mean, some people are, but I'm not. But anyways,
Cole
so
is.
what I'm trying to say is you just got to stay positive. You got to believe in yourself. You got to keep moving forward and don't ever stop. And everything's a learning experience, no matter what it is.
I agree.
And just keep moving forward and stick to that positive.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you come talk to my kids at the school, man.
Bring them.
They need motivational speakers, bro.
We do have I know, and people tell me, Angel, are you a motivational speaker? Of course I am,
Mm-hmm.
because I believe in positivity. And actually, they bust some Clovis school here like 2 years in a row, so I can do some motivational speeches for them.
Oh, cool.
I believe Alta Sierra,
Alta, Buchanan, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Nice.
junior high. So that's what I like to do, and
good stuff,
I
man.
like to do things like that. I want to go speak to kids, troubled kids. I mean, I want to do anything to help people out.
I may know
positiveness.
another
Positive,
school,
that's it.
another school that may come your way. I had a principal reach out to me lately. I mean, just recently.
Right.
And he was kind of asking how he can connect the two together, and I think it'll be ideal if he brings some of his kids here.
Please.
So we'll connect later on. Yeah.
Okay, please, thank
Yeah,
you. I
yeah,
appreciate
definitely.
it.
No, this
That's what
seems
I'm here to do.
that seems like a path that'd be perfect for Angel
Absolutely.
too. Like I said, it's spreading positivity, motivational. He's just his whole attitude towards life and everything is just and the thing is though is you don't get to avoid the negativities of life.
You don't.
You don't. Like you're just like everyone else. You're not abstained from or anything. It's just your mental outlook towards how you approach it, how you view it, how you let it drag on you or not. You're just like, okay, that's done. Move on. It's something that I just wish if everybody could just see for a minute and just kind of consider living life that way.
Right.
You're gonna run into negativities. You're gonna run into bad habits. Shit happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. You
But
ain't
it's how
perfect. No one is.
how
We ain't.
you deal with it. Like you could deal with it negatively and just let it beat you and just be like, oh, bum, that sucks. Or you could be like, yeah, that sucks. Okay.
Yeah. Move on.
Move on. How do I make a positive out of this?
Yeah.
There's always a bright
How do I
side.
make it not suck again?
Yeah, there's always a bright side. Like, for example, my friends, I'll use an example. My friend's thermostat in their house went out.
Yeah.
They couldn't get their heater on. It was like sub 60 in the house. They were little space heaters. And I'm like, it could be worse. And they're like, I don't know, man. It's really cold. I'm like, really? Right now, I have a 5 by 6 foot hole in my ceiling because the landlord let the roofs clog up and it drained, and then my roof caved in.
Yeah.
So I dealt with that since like Sunday. I've had this hole in my ceiling, which it got fixed now. But I'm telling them, I'm like, dude, it could be worse. Like, I'm going tonight at like sub 55 because I can't turn my heater on because it's just going right out my ceiling. Like, it could always be worse.
It can always be worse, man.
And no matter how bad it gets, and it can get pretty bad sometimes. Like, life can get pretty bad. You just have to be able to, like, just push. Just that little positivity. Stay positive, and it will
And it's
happen.
always good to have positive people in your life, and they could give you that uplift, that inspiration, or just that pat in the back, or even that handshake that just brings you to where you need to be, man.
Just that
Plain
little
simple,
voice,
period.
that little
motivation.
little
Absolutely.
motivation, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If someone
there it is,
says
right there.
if someone says I don't need nobody, they're lying to themselves. They need to be around positivity. Period. You're around positive good things happen. Negative, you already know. You already know what
it's your environment. It's a lot harder to succeed in a negative environment. And that's what we try to tell the kid. Like, I work at an expulsion school.
Right.
So all of our kids are at a juvie, on intake, going to juvie, ankle monitors, foster care, group home.
I was in juvie. I understand.
So
that.
you understand a negative
I've been there,
environment.
done that.
Yeah. So, okay, then, So that's why you
I'll
be
work
a
at the high
perfect
I don't
thing,
want to
man.
go back.
No, right? But you make the choice. It's a choice.
Right.
It's a choice. You make the choice
Yeah.
to look at positiveness and try to find a positive outcome because you want that for yourself.
Right. And then me, I'm like, okay, I'm living that positive life. And I tell people, okay, if you want to come do jiu-jitsu, you're having a tough time in life. People come to do martial arts to get out of a bad situation. Sometimes they're like, you know what? I'm living my life. I'm getting drunk at the bars. I'm doing drugs, this and that. I want to do jiu-jitsu to make me a better person. That's fine. If they come with that attitude, that's cool. But you got to practice positivity. If you start practicing that negative, I can't help you. If you practice that positive, I can, because that's what I'm practicing.
Yeah.
So I don't,
Miss me with that negative shit.
miss me with that
Yeah.
negative. I mean, then I have people and they're mad at themselves and they're like, okay, well, I had this one character and he's like, okay, he never practices jiu-jitsu and he really wants to be in his mind, but he doesn't do it. And I want to help him get out of that hole, but he needs to help himself get out.
Yeah.
So-
it's like a drug addict.
Yeah.
You can't help.
So
You can't help them if they want themselves.
Yeah, you got to face your fears. And sometimes if you're afraid to face your fears, you're going to be mad at yourself. So you got to face those fears. And once you face your fears, you'll be proud of yourself, whether you get your ass kicked or you kick someone's ass. And that's
'Cause
the
you
way
did it.
Yeah. And you're a martial artist. So, you get that healthy fear. You're like, all right, it's time to go. And then after you're done, you're like, man, no matter what happened, you feel good about it. And that's what you need to do. It's just all about facing your fears.
Just a sense of accomplishment
Those
that
endorphins.
you did it and that you took that opportunity. A lot of people don't get that opportunity is because a lot of times they take themselves out of their opportunity because of their actions, their
Right.
negativity, or they just a no-show. When the event is there, it's just a no-show. I'm talking about mentally.
Right.
They just don't show up for work. They showed up, but they didn't
Yeah,
show up.
exactly.
Yeah, you got to
Exactly.
show up. You got to show up and show up.
You get dudes like that all the time in MMA. They just show up for the paycheck.
Yeah.
And you can see them as soon as the fight starts. You're like, that guy's just there for the paycheck. He ain't even here to win the fight. If he wins, great. He's just here to get paid. That's it. And that's that's sad. And
Right.
that's in all aspects of life. People just show up, but they don't show up. They're just going through the motions.
Yeah.
And that's how you go backwards, I guess. would be the best way.
Man. You got to keep moving forward, man.
So-
It's all about let's go. Let's make it happen.
I love it. Fucking love it, dude. More people
Thank
need to be
you.
like you,
That's
dude. If there was
awesome.
more
Exactly.
people like Angel in the world, dude, it'd be so much better.
Exactly.
Thank you, bro.
So,
Exactly,
real
man.
quick, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, social media, how can they follow you? How can they stay on what's going on with Angel?
All right, we got Angel Halo Lopez on Instagram. We also have Halo BJJ on Instagram, Halo Jiu-Jitsu, and you can also go to my Facebook, which is Angel Lopez. Please like my Angel Halo Lopez page. I got 5,000 friends right now, so
damn.
but I'm still be your friend if you like my page because I'm cool like that and I got love for
He's got
everybody.
big hugs, guys.
Yeah, big
Room
hugs
for the
to
hugs.
world.
Big
and
hugs.
to the haters.
And he likes extra
what's up.
cheese, guys.
And then
he likes extra cheese.
Saturday at the fairgrounds at what time?
It's gonna be the show starts at 5:30 Saturday, December 7th.
Now, are they pretty punctual?
Yeah,
Or is it on jiu-jitsu time?
No, it goes.
Okay, I was like, 'cause jiu-jitsu time's different.
This is fight to and pro. There ain't no messing around. It's like, please welcome, like
Yeah,
Seth
yeah.
sells, and it's
No,
on.
no.
Cool,
It's
because I
on.
know
Yeah,
the majority of
it's
the
on.
time when you go to a competition, it's tournament starts at 2, 4 o'clock. All right,
Exactly.
first match. What the
All fighters
Nah,
return
nah.
to
This
the
show-
blue room.
Yeah.
All fighters to the blue room.
Exactly,
Mandatory.
yeah.
Where's this guy?
This
Where's,
show's on point right
it's
here.
on.
Nice, I like it.
Yeah, this is it.
Cool. Well, Angel, thanks for letting us come into your home, brother. We appreciate your
it's a major
time.
honor, Cole. Thank you,
Hey,
brother.
we love having you on, dude. Listen, I love your energy, bro.
It's a
Thank
pleasure.
you, brother.
It's a
Love your
pleasure
energy,
here.
too.
And see what I want to do, because I already know it's a slam dunk.
Right.
We're going to be doing something different in 2020.
Right.
We're going to be, I don't know exactly what Cole's going to call it, but he's going to come in here and roll, and it's going to be part of the show.
Okay.
And show the viewers, the fans, a move that was used, say, on last Saturday's fight.
Yeah.
Or move
Yeah.
of the day.
Like move of the
tap
fight,
of the
or-
day.
yeah.
Or like, for example,
exactly.
Steve
Okay.
caught that guy with the Von Flu.
There you go.
Here's how
There you
you
go.
got caught. Here's why he got
Yeah.
caught. Here's
Yeah.
how you
Yeah.
avoid that. Or
Here's
guy
how you
got caught
counter
in- yeah.
exactly. And we want to roll here in your beautiful freaking gym here.
Thank you.
And
We love
with
yeah.
that stamp of approval, Halo, because you're doing what this show does for athletes.
I know, you guys are great.
We give them a platform, and you're giving them the same platform,
I
and
know.
you're bringing positive inside the gym, and I
Thank
like
you.
that. I admire
and,
that.
And your guys' energy is insane. I see you guys online all the time, and it's an honor to be sitting here with you guys having some fun.
Love it. What's up, man?
And,
You love
let's-
what you
let's
do. You
keep
never
it
work a
moving
day
and
in your life,
Let's
man.
have a good time in life, and let's do things.
I
There
like
is
it. I
there.
like
There
it.
is
Yes,
there.
sir.
There it is
So-
there.
Yeah, life is good, man.
It's always good, man, especially
Yeah.
when you're winning. And you're winning because,
Yeah.
like you said, nobody loses.
Yeah.
Nobody loses at all.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Halo Jiu-Jitsu Training Center, Fresno, California. The address is 3980 North Chestnut, Suite 107, Fresno, California, 93727. I'm your host, Richard Ortiz of The Fighter's Voice, the only voice that matters. We're simply tapping out the competition. It's a wrap here in Fresno, California. Thumbs
Peace.
up for Richie.